Jumpy and His Talent. Once upon a time in a happy town lived a boy called Jumpy. He was a lovely child, but still could not make many friends. He had a little problem with running and fell every time he tried. So all the kids made fun of him. They did not know that Jumpy had a special talent. Let us read about Jumpy and see what he can teach us with his talent. Jumpy was 8 years old. He was a shy boy who loved to ride his bike and jump around like a monkey all day. He was born with a problem with his legs. He could not run without tumbling and falling. Due to this condition, Jumpy missed most of the sports day activities in school. Even other kids did not play much with him and rather made fun of his inability to run. Most of the break times, Jumpy would sit alone, watching kids run in school campus, playing and having fun. On a beautiful spring morning, Jumpy woke up excited. The spring break had started and school was closed for 1 week. Jumpy was thrilled to go outside and play with the other kids in town. He brushed his teeth, took a quick shower, grabbed butter toast, and rushed out of his house. Streets were filled with cheerful, bright faces. There was laughter and joy everywhere. It looked like a carnival in Happy Town. Jumpy saw a few kids from his neighborhood playing badminton. He went to join them. The kids ignored Jumpy. He stood on the side for a few minutes and then asked, "Can I also join the game, please?" The kids looked at him and didn't say anything. Jumpy again asked politely if he could join either of the teams. The boy named Jay said, "Dear Jumpy, you can join us, but you need to run across the badminton court to take the shot. Will you be able to do that with those flappy legs?" All the kids started to laugh. Jumpy got embarrassed and went to join the other set of children. The other group of kids were playing tag. Jumpy approached them and requested them to include him in the game too. The kids knew about his running inability. They started laughing and told him to go away. Jumpy was very sad. As always, he was again alone and had no friends to play with. With teary eyes, he went to the yellow slide and started playing alone. After a while, he heard some loud noise. A bunch of kids were throwing small stones on a tree. Jumpy went closer to see what was happening. The shuttlecock had gotten stuck on a high branch, and this was the last one that kids had. While trying to bring it down, they threw 2 rackets, and even those got stuck on the tree. All the kids in the park were trying hard to get the equipment down, but failed. Even climbing the tree was not an option as the trunk was very long. The kids continued to struggle, but all efforts were in vain. Jumpy stood quietly in the corner looking at all the efforts every child was putting in. He was too shy and afraid to ask if he could help. All the kids finally gave up and got very sad. They decided to leave and go back to their homes. While everyone was walking away, Jumpy screamed out, "Wait! I can help you all!" Kids looked at him in anger. They thought he was mocking them as earlier no one had let him play with them. Jumpy again said, "Please wait. I can really help you all in bringing your stuff down from the tree." One girl asked him angrily, "And how do you plan to do that with those funny flimsy legs of yours? You think you are stronger and wiser than us?" Jumpy smiled and politely said that no, he didn't think like that. He said he wanted to help because he had a special talent that not many knew. He could jump really high. Kids again started to laugh at him. They started calling him crazy. Jumpy ignored all that and decided to help his friends anyway. And 1, 2, 3. Jumpy took a big leap and grabbed the shuttlecock. All the kids stood quietly in shock. They could not believe how high Jumpy had jumped. Again, he took another leap and brought down the rackets. It looked like Jumpy had springs and not legs. All the kids started to cheer loudly for Jumpy. Everyone thanked him for his kind help and gave a big, tight hug. The kids also apologized to Jumpy for being mean and not letting him participate in any games. That day, all the kids also learned a valuable lesson. everyone is different and have different talent. No one is better than the other, but we are all good in our own special way. Everyone has a different gift of talent, so we should give everyone a chance. Since that day, all the kids became friends with Jumpy. They started creating games which involved hopping so that Jumpy could also play. They also started helping Jumpy and supporting him in learning slow running. And everybody lived happily ever after. Thank you for listening.